Aloha, my name is Richard Ha. What are the non-negotiables for a better future for our keiki? For Keokia and Malia, our children 25 years in the future, what can we agree on that our keiki need to have to live a quality life? Quality food, access to food, affordable housing, access to jobs, clothing, access to energy. These are some of what I call the non-negotiables. The only catch is, Hawaii bought into playing a game where access to all of these basic needs are strongly rooted and rely heavily on an oil economy, which is a limited resource. And Hawaii just happens to be the most oil-dependent state in the Union, making us the most vulnerable. And being at the end of the supply chain makes things even worse. Fertilizer used to cost $10, now it's $65 because of oil. Electricity, same story. Food is more and more expensive. Everything you buy is more expensive. Your electricity bill is more expensive for the same reason at its core. Everything we touch on this island in some way is in part thanks to oil being available. We have given away our power away to oil, yet want to take control over our lives. If we continue on the same path we're on today for the next 25 years, Keokia and Malia will definitely find themselves living anywhere but Hawaii. All of us want power and control over our lives. We all want Hawaii to call the shots for itself. As long as we continue giving away our power to oil, we will always be slaves to it. As long as we are chained to oil from whoever knows where it's coming from, other countries and people will be in control over our freedom. The stories we tell ourselves keep us chained to the past and away from experiencing a better quality of life for Keokia and Malia. The stories we tell make or break us as individuals and as a people. Africa has bought into the story that they are a poor country, yet they are the most resource-rich piece of land on planet Earth. Most of our technology would not be available if it wasn't for Africa. Hawaii has bought into the story that we are just a tourist destination, and it has not served us well over the last few decades. Hawaii has bought into believing we want to play the oil game, always praying and wishing it doesn't stop coming in. Like the orca in Disney World, who does only what it is told, it never realizes its own true potential. We are just like the orca. We have forgotten our true power. The day we realize our true power, we will see that the ground we stand on is our resource to true energy freedom, as well as control over our own island destiny. Once we tap into the power under our feet, we will be able to call our own shots. There are two limitless resources Hawaiians have access to that we can tap into and become a leader once again in both fields: the stars in our skies and the heat underneath our feet. We are at a pivotal moment in our people's history. Either we tap into our ancestors' wisdom and move forward with wisdom and create our own energy, or we can sit back, argue, and taste defeat, slaves to oil, while Keokia and Malia's only option will be to move to the mainland for jobs and eventually have to cut down the giant sequoias from California to make canoes and re-invade Hawaii. We can create green electricity by tapping into our geothermal resource around the island. With this, we can start building a green hydrogen economy. With green hydrogen, we will be well on our way to generating green ammonia. And ammonia can be used to make our own fertilizer, which will empower our farmers to actually grow food for Hawaii. We can process our food with lower cost of electricity, so that by the time it gets to the store, you aren't wondering if you can pay for it. Our monthly bills will go down for electricity. With ammonia, we can then sell it to other islands so they can make their own green electricity. The future is in our hands. Will we Hawaiians be the leaders or continue being enslaved to oil? What would our kupuna do? Will we have a green energy economy with plenty of jobs for our future keiki, Keokia, and Malia? Or will we be cursing everyone, wondering why we can't see our grandchildren because they can't afford to live on Hawaii Island or even visit us? Today, the choice is ours. What will you choose? Will we be like the orca and remain in the pool? Or will we choose to recognize our power and jump into a newfound freedom and control over our own island's destiny?